Hello Aquarius, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your weekly read for the week of the 1st to the 7th of June 2020. I hope you're doing well. So Aquarius, I'm publishing this at the weekend, which means I've got a half price sale going on at the moment. This weekend it's on my Abundance Money Reads, but with a twist of love this time. And so I got from my guides that sometimes our financial situation, our money, our abundance is tied up with our romantic relationships. So it could be romantic relationships blocking or leading us toward our abundance, or the way that we're doing romantic relationships is the way that we're doing our abundance too. And so yeah, this weekend it's all about that. So if you'd like to book in for one of those, I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them, and they're 3 pages long, the basic version. You can find a link for it up there. Now it makes it 60 Australian dollars this weekend instead of 120, which is about 35-40 American right now. And my price is going up on Monday the 1st. Right, so as soon as this sale ends, my reading prices will be $150 instead of $120. And so next weekend's half price sale will be 75 Australian dollars, if that makes sense. Haven't put my prices up for a long time, hence the bit of a jump there, but about 8 years I think it's been. But yeah, that's the way it's going to be now. So if you want one of those abundance reads this weekend, it will never be this cheap again. So let's see, what have you got going on this week, Aquarius? What's the story this week for you guys? Empower yourself and go deeper. This is standing up for yourself, boundaries, empowering yourself, standing up for yourself, boundaries. Going deeper into that. I feel like you've got people in your life, Aquarius, that aren't really listening to you. They're like, oh yeah, Aquarius has got this boundary, but they'll drop it. You know, we don't really need to listen to that. They say that they want that, but they always go back on the word. You've got people like that around you. They don't really believe you. And it's because you've not really been standing in your power. You're likely to cave in. You maybe ask for what you want. You know, this is someone that says, you know, keeps on nagging on to the kids or the husband or something to clean the house or tidy their room up. But eventually they cave in and they clean the room themselves, to clean the house themselves. And so their family realize, Mom's not really serious about this. Aquarius isn't really serious about this. Yours backs down anyway. You got that kind of energy. You back down. You back down too soon. You're maybe, you know, dipping your toe into empowerment, drawing up boundaries, but you don't stick with it. You don't hold out. You don't stand firm and strong in that and actually stick to your word. And so people know that you cave. It's like you're trying out. It's like you're just trying on empowerment and then you take it off again. And this is asking you to try it on and keep it on. Try that empowerment coat on and keep it on. Don't take it off. So go deeper. And so what is the reason that you're backing down, Aquarius? Why do you back down from those boundaries? Why do you cave in the end? What's that about? Go deeper into that. Go deeper into why you don't remain empowered, why you'll easily back down and give up on what you want and give up on those boundaries and cave in and let them have what they want in the end. Why do you do that? What is it about you that makes you want to do that? Makes you want to cave in? Because it's a big block of yours, Aquarius. It's a big block that you do this. Did you know that? It is. You cave in the end. You let people have their way. It's like you talk the talk at the start. You've got boundaries at the start. You talk the talk, but you don't stand up for yourself. You don't actually hold on to that. Because people know they'll get what they want out of you in the end. They know that you'll cave in and they know that you'll back down. So this week's all about you figuring out why you do that. What is it inside of you that does that? Is your self-esteem not high enough or something? Do you not think that your needs and desires are as valid as other people's? Do you think that it's your role to please other people in life and not yourself? It's going to be individual to all of you, and so you've got to do that work yourself or get a reading to find out. Your higher self knows. What else is going on this week? It's a week for you to back away from other people, to be by yourself this week, to figure yourself out. You know, it's a great week to be in retreat, to spend time by yourself in nature, but alone, being in the moment, being with yourself in the moment, Aquarius, to figure yourself out. I feel like you've been in repeat patterns, kind of unconsciously. And this week you're thinking, why do I keep on doing that? Why have I done that? Why have I picked those people? Why do I keep on doing this to myself? It's all coming to a head this week. So it could be a challenging week for you unless you're doing this, unless you're spending the time alone, meditating, things like that. If you're trying to run away from it, addictions, that kind of thing, you might miss this opportunity. It's just saying, like, be in the moment, be with nature, do whatever you can to help yourself out this week to face these things. You don't want to miss this opportunity. This is like a window of clarity. A window is open for you to see these things really clearly, and that's why it's bugging you. That's why these things are bugging you. That's why you're asking yourself, why did I do this? Why did this happen? Why did I do that again? Why do I keep on getting into situations like that? Yeah, it's like your higher self is tapping you on the shoulder, so whispering in your ear, why do you do this? Why do you do that? To get you to get some clarity, to know yourself better, to know yourself better, to know your motivations behind things, to know why you back off from things. It's like this. Why you don't stand up for yourself? Why you'll try and stand up for yourself, but then you back off in the end and you let other people have their own way. There's something behind all of that, and you've got the perfect opportunity this week to figure yourself out, to figure out why, so that you can make better decisions for yourself going forward. So it feels like transition time, very much like Pisces. Transition time this week for you. End of an old chapter. You've had the end of an old chapter, and now you're stepping into a new chapter, and it's that in between stage that you're in right now, to get real clarity on yourself so that you're ready to decide what it is that you really want next. This week isn't about deciding what you want next. It's about figuring out why the last chapter was as it was. Yeah, and watch out for this. See, blame and travel. So this is saying, don't pass the buck. Don't blame everyone else about it. It's like, oh, why do I keep on getting in relationships like this? Well, it's them. It's just them. It's them. It's like, no, you're choosing them. You're choosing them. So try not to pass the buck. Try not to play the blame game. To say, oh, it's the government, or oh, it's the virus, or oh, it's that person, oh, it's just that. These people are like that. If you're the common denominator in this, you need to recognize that there's always something. And it could be just that you're letting people like that in your life and letting them be like that and not standing up for yourself. It could just be that. Sometimes that's all we're doing. It's not that we're holding a certain vibration. We're just a little bit too tolerant or allowing of other people to do messed up stuff in our lives without drawing up boundaries and saying, no, I don't want somebody like you in my life, that kind of thing. So just watch out for that blame game, because it's trying to avoid it. You're going to miss the clarity that you can get this week if you're playing that blame game. Now, this travel card, it's about different cultures, different points of view, that kind of thing. So this could be involved with you, Aquarius. So if you're saying, oh, well, I've got to do this because of this culture that I'm in, or a difference in culture, that's always going to happen. And it's not true, because humans are humans. And I feel like you're, I don't know, maybe letting people off for their behavior because it's a cultural thing, instead of holding human beings to the same, without culture, without religion, without any of those beliefs. Human beings have this core of their behavior, and what's right makes you feel good and makes other people feel good. If you're to get back to basics like that, instead of blaming the cultural thing or blaming the religious thing or blaming this, blaming that, if you just bring everyone back to pure human traits, like what's basically good to you, what's basically not okay to you, then you're going to get more clarity out of it. Kind of interesting. What else, Aquarius, this week? I think from that, I'm picking up, Aquarius, that you've been able to explain things away, and it's like the blame. And I don't think you're realizing that what you're doing is actually blaming something else that's not true. You think it's an explanation or reason for something, but it's not a true reason for it. It might make sense to you. See, look. So the approach that you've been taking to success, now this could be business success to you, but I'm thinking it's more life success. When we think of success, sometimes we think of business and lots of money. Relationship success, sometimes we think of marriage and things like that, and starting a family. But true success is like an inner peace and happiness, and that's what I'm feeling. It's like this is more success as a human being, like you feeling successful because you're happy and you're at peace and you're content and you're being loved and you're receiving and just a good life kind of thing. And when you haven't been getting what you want in life and you're not feeling that inner peace and success and all of that, it's because the way that you're approaching things, the way that you're approaching life, as I said, this is like fundamentals. The way that you're approaching life is not serving you. It's a little bit off. It's not really serving you. Again, this could be about that cultural thing because I'm picking up on that. It's either religious or cultural. It's not serving you because it's keeping you locked into rules and explanations for things. It's like I'm not successful. I don't feel successful in my life because I'm a certain religion. It's that kind of thing. It's not as blatant as that, but it's more subtle than that. But you've got a good reason why you're not feeling successful. And that whole approach needs to change. So maybe look at how when people are successful to you, people that have what you would call success. It's different for everybody, If you're here to have great business success, then you're going to look up to people that have great business success, and you're going to focus on that kind of person. If you're here to and success to you is having like a big family, loving family, and that you're going to look towards someone like that. So it's individual. Success is individual to each one, depending on why we've come here, what kind of interests we've got. So look to someone who is successful in your eyes, that has the kind of life that you want or is feeling the kind of way that you want, and look to their approach, to their beliefs and their approach. It's very interesting when we do that. It could be you should talk to that person that you think is successful and ask how they approach life. What is their approach? Because if you adopt that approach, things are going to change. If you adopt their way of thinking, things are going to change. I feel like you're locked into rules that aren't serving you here, Aquarius. And this is the week that you can break free of that. But as I said, this is very much a week for you to be by yourself and allow this transformation process. It's like delving deep into yourself this week. That's the ideal energies that you've got this week. So that you can empower yourself, so that you can like change your outlook on life, so that you can actually get what you want instead of being in repeat patterns of stuff that you don't want. So it's like the door of success is opening up to you. The universe is saying you can have what you want, Aquarius, but you're going to have to make some changes because the way that you've been going about it has kept you going down these alleys you don't want to go down over and over again, repeating patterns, going down the same dark alleys instead of going toward the light. There you go, Aquarius. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? Love hearing from you. And if you'd like one of those money abundance reads with a twist of love on it, then there'll be a link around about there. If you catch it this weekend, when I'm publishing this, it's going to be 60 Australian dollars. After that, it will be 150, which is my regular price for readings now. Have an awesome week, Aquarius. I'll see you next time. Bye.